Alrighty, guys, so it's about 2:55 p.m. on the East Coast right now. We're almost into Power Hour, and I'm not sure if you guys knew, but we have a bunch of companies reporting earnings after the bell, some of which include PayPal, Coinbase, Block, Mercado Libre, Starbucks, and we're going to take a look at those very, very quickly here in this video before they report earnings, and we're going to go over the overall markets, what I'm doing, so sit back, relax, take a sip of your coffee, and let's get into it. And I'm sure you guys have seen the markets today have been red, and guess what? They are still red. We have the S&P 500 currently down 0.4%. The Russell and the Dow, those are fighting a bit, pretty much at break even, but the NASDAQ 100 is down over 1.2%. The VIX is down 1.6%. Gold and silver, those are down as well. And what I'm noticing right off the bat here on SPY, guys, is an inverse, or not an inverse, but a regular head and shoulders. You guys see that right here, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and on triple Q, let's see if we see the same thing. Maybe not. Actually, not really. We have more of a wedge here on triple Q on the intraday chart, right? You guys see that? We're going to either pick the breakout direction, which would be anywhere from, us breaking out above, let's say, 263 to 264, or we're going to end up dumping and maybe taking the lows out here from a couple hours ago, whether that be from 260 to about 261. So let's see direction on triple Q here in Power Hour. We're probably going to get that at some point in the next 10, 20, 30 minutes to an hour. We shall see. And going back here to SPY, let's say this thing breaks the neckline, which right now doesn't look like it wants to. If it wants to even load, oops, I actually typed in the wrong ticker. There we go. Right now, it's trying to break the neckline. Not there yet, but if it does successfully take out, let's say, 373, 374, more like 374, that would be the break of the neckline. There could be more upside from that point. So, direction, that's what I'm looking for here on the intraday. Do we break 374 on SPY, or do we end up dumping back under 372, 71, and maybe to the point where we see that right shoulder starting to complete on the intraday, which could be anywhere from 368 to 370. That's where this could be going. So that's what I'm noticing right now, as we do have about an hour left in the session, guys. And let me pull up oil. I haven't looked at oil today. I haven't covered it here on the channel, at least. Let's take a look here. Right now, crude oil is at 88 a barrel. It is down not much on the day, down about, I guess that's a decent down move, down 2% so far, down about $1.70 a barrel. And it looks like earlier, actually, it wasn't above 90. I was about to say it was above 90, but it looks like here, wait a second, we have an inverse head and shoulders on crude oil. It's a bit lopsided, but you guys probably see it's trying to form, right? We're holding the neckline right now at about, let's see, it's lopsided, but you can see we're kind of holding it here at about 88, 89 a barrel. So let's see if this thing starts taking back, breaking back over 89, 90 a barrel. I'll set my alert there right now. There could be some more upside, at least in the very short term, on oil, just looking at these charts. And let's see on the 4 hour, let me see what that looks like. 4 hour chart, you can see we're still clearly in a downtrend. We have been over the past couple of months at this point, right? And until oil gets above 90, 95, and quite frankly 100 a barrel, we're still going to be in a downtrend. That is going to be the case, at least as of now. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and make sure to smash that like button if you haven't done so already. And did you know I have a second channel called Stas Talks Money? I just released a video on there. Well, actually, when you're watching this video, you're not going to see it. I already recorded the video. It's coming out on there later today. So if you want to see that video and you want to subscribe to the channel, it's more of a personal finance channel, general finance. We'll talk about, stocks, investing, but more personal finance. Use that link down below, or go to the search bar, type in Stas Talks Money. Make sure to subscribe. So, yeah, oil is down on the day. Nothing crazy. And have you guys seen Sunrun? This stock is up on the day, and it's up in a major way. It is up 20%, completely breaking out. And the inverse head and shoulders that we outlined, you guys can see it. I think we called this out a couple of days ago before the earnings. It is now playing out. We're now at a big resistance at $27, which, granted, guys, I'll be honest, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We are pretty overbought here. But if we do eventually break $27, $28, whether it be, today, probably not today, tomorrow, probably not tomorrow, but next week, the week after, I don't know. There could be a lot more upside on Sunrun. You can see here the next gap to fill, I'd say, would be from 28, probably initially up to about $31. And then if 31 were to break, we have even more upside potentially towards the mid-30s. So, if I had to guess, I would think that we pull back before we go towards 28, then 31, then 35. So maybe keep an eye on it coming back down to the I guess we are mid-20s, maybe down to about 24, 25. Maybe it cools off a little bit before it starts making that move. So Sunrun reported, I'm sure you guys have seen it, maybe not. I don't know. We did cover it yesterday, so if you didn't see it, we're going to talk about it again very quickly now. EPS came in at 96 cents versus the negative 8 cents estimated, so that completely beat the estimate. And revenue also beat as well, $631.91 million versus $563.12 million estimated. So they beat EPS, beat on revenue, and again, the stock is moving. Keep an eye on Sunrun, ticker symbol RUN. And we have some earnings coming up, guys, but wait, actually, before we talk about those, let's look at Etsy. Etsy's another one that's up 15% right now, and it's over $100, guys. It is over $100 and getting awfully close to that 110 alert that I set probably a couple videos ago, and I'm sticking to that because that is where we are, or not now, but, if we were to test that, that's the top of the channel. If we were to break that, that'd be a complete reversal, change in trend here on Etsy to the point where, you guys see this? We could be getting that next up move, but we have to break 110, and quite frankly, we have to break $120 as well. Let me put my alert there. Mark is that we're above $120 a share, and we're gonna watch it. So Etsy's looking good, and after the bell today, guys, which I'm gonna make another video after this video, actually talking about what these companies reported, their guidance, EPS, revenue. So make sure to subscribe. We have PayPal, we have Coinbase, Block, Mercado Libre, Starbucks, and a bunch of other ones. So let's see how these are looking like now heading into the report. So PayPal right now is down 2.5%, and you guys can see it's pretty much on the verge of collapsing. It's getting awfully close to those lows from the end of June, early July, being about 68, $70. We're now at $77, and you can see we're at the bottom of this channel. So you can make the case that we're already pretty oversold heading into earnings. We're down 15% just the past week. If earnings are decent, guidance is all right, you can make the case that PayPal is going to rip after earnings for sure. And now, am I going to gamble on that? Probably not. Well, not even probably not. Definitely not. I don't gamble on earnings anymore, guys. I used to do that earlier in my trading career. But now I'm just going to watch it. And again, mark my words, if these earnings are not that bad, it looks like we're pricing in destruction right now. If they're not that bad, we're probably going to see a rebound, in my opinion, towards maybe 80, 82, 83. We'll see how this ages. Again, I'm going to make another video in probably an hour from now, and I'm going to release it later tonight. And, we're going to cover the earnings. So PayPal, it's down 15%, and we'll see. I mean, if this thing drops the ball, though, on the flip side on earnings, watch out for the break under this channel, maybe down to the lows, again, from a couple months ago, maybe 68, 70, 72. That's where it could be going. So PayPal, we got to watch it heavily here after the bell. Coinbase is another one which is down 6% when I'm filming, as Power Hour just started 3 minutes ago. Coinbase is at $57. So it is down a considerable amount from just a couple of days ago. If we zoom in on Coinbase, and a couple of weeks ago as well, just in the past week, 2 weeks, it's down 27%. And in the past 2 months, it is down 32%. And forget about the past 2 months. Look at the past 3 months. 3 months, it is down 50%, 46, 50%. Pretty much the same thing. It's getting destroyed. So Coinbase is down a lot heading into these earnings as well. And another thing worth mentioning is we kind of, this is an interesting pattern right here. Seriously, Coinbase, the chart does not look that great. We have, you could argue, kind of a long-lasting head and shoulders here. You guys see that. You could argue that, right? And you could also argue that we have on Coinbase here kind of a wedge. You guys see that? We're holding this trend right here that I just drew, but we're also making lower highs. at the same time. So let's see what direction Coinbase picks. If this thing falls under the $50 mark, I'd say we're probably going to go to those lows from back in the middle of May where this hit $40 a share. But let's say earnings come out, they're not that bad, which I have my doubts with Coinbase right now. But let's say they're not that bad. We might get a rebound. We shall see. So Coinbase, you got to watch it. Again, PayPal. Block is another one, ticker symbol SQ. Are they ever going to change that ticker symbol? Probably not. But Block is down massively here over the past couple of weeks, past couple of months. And, it's pretty much at the lows. The lows here from the middle of October were 51. Now look at us, guys. We're at $54 a share. We're pretty much at those lows, guys. And it's gonna be interesting. Time will tell to see how these earnings end up playing out here in about an hour from now. We also have Mercado Libre, which looks awfully similar technically to Etsy. You guys can see it. It's at the top of this channel at 890. My alert's at 950. That was the high from the beginning of October. If that breaks, boom, we could be going to 1,000 like that, 1,100 like that. Totally possible. And another one that you guys got to watch after the bell, the last one for this video. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Stick until the end. If you did, let me know in the comments. Drop that, emoji, money emoji, whatever you want to put in the comment section, guys, to let me know you stuck till the end. Starbucks is one that I'm looking at. We have an overarching head and shoulders, clear as day. Head, the head's right here, left shoulder, right shoulder. And we have these earnings coming up after the bell. So are we going to break the neckline? That's the $1 million question. Bulls need to see this thing break 90 and then 93, which is the resistance here from the head and shoulders. If these points break, probably not today or tomorrow, but maybe at some point next week, the week after that, I don't know. There could be a lot more upside on Starbucks from there to the point where, look, we haven't broken past the mid-90s in months. Probably since last year, end of last year maybe. Yeah, end of last year. Starbucks has not really been above $100 at all this year. So we'll see if that changes, guys, over the course of the next couple of weeks. And with that being said, make sure to subscribe because we are going to make another video. Make sure to join my Patreon as well if you guys want to check it out. Linked right down below. And don't forget to get your $10 plus up to 15 stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit and your 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All of those are linked right down below. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.